back. It's me, Brittany Hislop with Here, Let Me Help You. Okay, one of these has to be good. If not, I'm literally gonna die. Okay, bye. We're here.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
We're back. I feel free.
My headphones aren't on.
Oh shit, your headphones aren't on. You can't even hear what you're saying. Get it?
Except
It's
for
been so long.
we're in a room and I can hear everything.
Yeah, it's been so long. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
What do you mean it's been so long?
It's been a while.
It's been half a month.
2 weeks. We've been off 2 weeks. I've been way too effing busy.
Oh,
But we are back. And Ryan and I look like I'm homeless. I got hit by a bus. Actually, someone just picked me up off the side of the road.
we're losing the house.
Life update, you guys.
We got a GoFundMe. It's called We Want Our House Back.
If I look concerning, you should be concerned, okay? That's what kind of week we've been having. But I feel, like I said, I feel fucking free. We just got back from the pool party. I told Ryan we've got to do an episode this week. There's no excuses. 2 weeks is off is acceptable. 3 weeks is like you're a quitter. So
Yeah, we were at the new Marriott Resort, Casa de los Smiths.
yeah, our friends got a new pool, and in Arizona, like literally,
You got to go.
if you have a friend with a pool, you take advantage there, and theirs is really nice. So
Yeah, I really like the water feature from the pergola
yeah,
going into the pool.
yeah,
It's really nice.
I'll post some videos about it.
It's really nice. It's
But
really nice.
before we get too sidetracked, let's do word of the day.
Word
This
of the
episode,
week.
just so you know, I'm sorry ahead of time. This episode has zero notes. Zero notes.
Zero prep.
We're going back to our roots, free balling the F out of this episode.
I'm free balling.
And we're going to see what happens. And I'm so sorry. Either you're with us or you're not.
It's going to get the most
You
views.
can just click off.
It's going to be the best.
You don't want to be
It's going
here.
to be the best.
Leave
dude.
now, bitches.
Improv is my fucking shit.
All right, are you ready for word of the week?
Not
I
with that
can't even
fucking
pronounce
word.
it.
Fuck no. Palimpsest.
Palimpsest.
Sounds like a fancy word for a
Wait.
pimp.
Oh, I got to turn my volume up. One more time.
Palimpsest.
Oh. Palimpsest. Palimpsest.
Sounds like a disease.
So its original use refers to writing material such as parchment manuscript used one or more times after earlier writing has been erased. Oh, so it's like it was like a reusing of paper. So scholars believe the motive for making palimpsest was often economic. Reusing parchment was cheaper than preparing a new skin. So it was like a way to reuse paper.
Palimpsest is just reused parchment paper.
It's like reused paper that they used to use back in the day.
Recycling.
Okay. That goes on. That's on theme though for what we're going through.
What?
For school, back to school. No? The paper?
Reuse the paper.
Well,
back to school.
I'm just on the whole back to school theme right now. I think
we
that's
have
really
been dealing with that with Charlotte.
Yeah, that's really I'm thinking about just papers and
but I don't think that word sucks.
Palimpsest.
Lame word.
Should we look up another one?
What do you mean? There's different ones? There's different word of the weeks?
Well, that was just the word of the day for August 2nd under Merriam-Webster, but I can look up a different word.
Let's look at August 1st. What was August 1st?
It was disassociate. Do you know what that means?
Dissociate.
Disassociate. Dissociate. Disassociate's a verb.
Yeah.
Come on, you've got to know what disassociate means, right?
Not like verbatim. But
All right.
yes, I
So
understand.
to separate oneself from association or union with someone or something in context relating to psychology, it has to do specifically with mentally detaching from one's physical or emotional experiences. So to separate, it's also in chemistry, it says to separate a chemical compound into its constituent parts, especially through the application of heat. Disassociate. That's a better word.
That's
I mean,
a much better
I
word.
feel like most people should, if you don't, should know that word. It's a good use. It's good to add to your repertoire. I disassociate a fucking lot.
Well, pro disassociate.
We know. We both are, actually.
We know.
We know. No, yeah. I'm disassociated about this entire school situation, babe. The school has got me twisted.
You're fucking in it. You're like
I'm trying to be.
Fucking mama bear, like,
because I've got
we
one
gotta
day
empty the blue
left.
folder every week, and we gotta send it back. And the red folder
You
every night
guys.
is homework. And the only reason why I know any of this is because of my wife.
Well, I read papers because
I don't know how to read.
Kindergarten has become like a whole thing, and I'm so excited for my kid to start. However, it has become another level of stress and bullshit that I have to figure out.
I want Charlotte to like blow these other kindergartens out of the water. I don't want her to just be like, this is dumb and you teachers suck.
Ryan and I have worked with the girls very diligently, and I am proud of what they have learned at home so
be good
far.
at math.
Yep, but
Charlotte is going to be good at math.
I'm ready to homeschool them, babe. I've said this to Ryan.
If you're ready, you keep saying that, but like that's a lot of work and that's a lot of time that is going to consume you.
I feel like
I'm not forcing that on you, but I think it'd be great.
It's better for me, and that's being selfish, but I do think that she would thrive at home.
As long as we can get
Why
her.
Why are your shoes on?
Because, I look fancy. Why are your shoes off?
Take your shoes off. Because we're in our house.
Oh.
That's disgusting, babe. Get your dirty shoes.
Disgusting?
Yeah, get your dirty shoes off. That's disgusting. There's so many germs. Anyways, I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Squirrel.
I really think that homeschooling would just be more...
It's beneficial.
Not even beneficial. I think that she's going to... I'm not dissing... Well, Arizona school systems are not great. That's a whole other topic. However, I've done my best work or my best job. I've tried at least to find the best fit for her to go to school. However, it does not fit like my schedule, my lifestyle. The whole, like, first of all, school starting at 7:25 in the morning for a kindergartner is just crazy for me.
Is it?
When did you start school?
I went to the early morning program before school started, so I was there probably 6:37.
Like, I remember when my mom was working and I would go to preschool.
Den. I was in Lion's Den.
I don't know when my public school started, but I don't remember it being that early. And I remember my high school starting at 8:20 or something like that.
I think mine was 7:20.
That's so early.
And we got out of school at 2:10.
And then I don't necessarily live around the corner.
40. I don't
to
remember.
Get because I also have to take my preschooler with me. So getting two kids up and moving that early, and I sound like I'm a whining bitch. I know this because I know there's moms out there that have working moms that are up at literally 5 a.m. with their kids. However, I really think it's crazy why do we need to start school, kindergarten at 7:25, and I know it doesn't actually start then. It starts at 7:50 or whatever. That's when the school day actually starts. But even 7:50 is wild because you're waiting in that dumbass line. You have to be up so early.
School,
no, it's all schools.
No, it's not all schools.
Well, most schools have a drop-off line. That's just how it works nowadays.
Bus and they just dropped you off on time.
I don't trust school buses anymore. I don't trust anyone.
I trust school buses. School buses were fun. I used
to
love going on school buses.
Incidents on school buses?
And I used to try and hang out with all the older kids.
My school bus driver was insane. Do you ever have a crazy school bus driver?
I mean, define crazy.
Shit, what was this guy's name? Okay, can I just tell you a story really quick? I cannot remember his name off the top of my head right now. But he was his old. No, he's dead now. He was his guarantee. He was so old, and he would get so mad, and he would always stop the bus to yell at us. He'd get up out of his seat and just start
that happened a couple times,
screaming at us, right?
Sit down, stay in your seats.
One time, so we live on in my community. Well, there's two stories that I vividly remember. Same bus driver. Maybe different bus drivers, but I think they were the same. Anyways, one time, the bus driver didn't put the in park, and he was yelling at us, and the bus starts rolling down the hill. Like, you know how in my house in Ohio, like you it was started rolling down the hill, and we're like, fuck, what was that guy's name? I can't remember. We're like, Mr. Whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh shit. And like, I had to like stop the bus. And then one of my dad's employees, because we lived on like the cul-de-sac, someone was driving the bus and couldn't like make the turn. And my dad's employees all parked like at the time in the cul-de-sac. And the bus driver hit one of my dad's employees' cars.
You just like scraped the side of it?
It wasn't like a full-on like total.
Yeah, you didn't like T-bone
No,
it,
but I'm like, these bus drivers, dude.
Yeah, dude. A lot of them don't give a fuck, but I mean, there's some good bus drivers out
I
there.
feel like bus drivers back in the day, they did not give a fuck.
Smoking.
They're not built the same anymore, because nowadays kids will get their camera phones out and fucking tattle on your ass. So like, they can't do.
I'm pretty sure they have black box.
They can't do that shit.
Recordings on all public.
It's
buses.
gonna drive me insane, the fact that I can't think of this guy's name. If someone on that bus at Richmond Heights Elementary someone's gonna remember this guy's name. He was insane, babe. And he was the crazy bus driver. Like, everyone knew, oh shit, you guys got that guy. Like, he's the crazy guy.
Oh no, dude. That's my bus driver. I'm walking to school. Fuck this shit.
I could walk. That's another thing that I think is crazy nowadays, babe. I'm sorry, but I honestly fear for any child walking to school. I don't know what it is. I'm scared.
I think it's fine, but not.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Well, I mean, like my elementary school, I used to ride my bike or walk or scooter or skateboard or whatever I could to my elementary school from like.
I know it's different times
first
now.
grade to sixth grade, but there was also like
all
back streets and in my like community. You know, it wasn't even a mile away.
Yeah, I get it. Like, there's times where you just
can't.
All
those houses, it was surrounded by all houses, so it's like. Sure.
I don't trust anyone
but
anymore.
If you have to go like blocks on a main road and all that stuff to get to your school.
No,
like,
no.
I don't know.
I have to drive my kids to school. And I mean, that's the whole reason we got in this college topic, is I think that's the biggest inconvenience for me, is like, not only does the school fucking start so early, is like, then on top of it, I have this like decently long commute each way, 20 minutes each way. That's a full ass hour almost out of my day every single day. And then they got like early release one of those days, so I'm only getting like a couple hours in between, and like we're doing all this and like just to like to wait in the lines, and it's a lot. It's a lot for mothers. And then like we had the back to school. Ryan and I went thankfully Ryan just happenstance had a night shift. Otherwise, I was
also caveat. It fucking sucks. Anyways,
however,
meet the parents
I was telling Ryan, like, as a working household, like, I'm very thankful that I've been able to be home and like not have to deal with that anymore. But like, if you're a 2-parent working household, or even if you're a 1-parent household, I like to do those things together.
Meet the teachers at 9 to 10
I've
or 10
never
to 11
in my life.
It's like, what, you think every parent just doesn't work?
I've never.
What kind of scheduling is that on a Friday?
On a Friday afternoon, if you're gonna do a back to school,
it better be at like 5
early in the morning,
or it better be at like 5 p.m.
when everyone has an opportunity to go. I just don't think that it's fair to have a parent
before or after work
taking off work, one. And then, like I said, I get that you can do it by yourself. Like, I could have easily done that alone. However,
But if we both had to work, then what?
No, but also, I think...
Do our kids just not do it? Do they have to do it?
Well, why shouldn't a father or a nuclear family be able to go together? Like, I just think that that's not fair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah,
it's unrealistic. I always used to go with my mom and my dad to these back to school nights. Like, that was a thing that we used to do together.
Yeah,
like, meet the teachers, go do
teacher conferences and stuff. That was all like that was like late at night. I remember like my parents would be talking to the teachers, and I was playing with other kids when it's dark outside in the grass fields at my school while my parents were talking to all my teachers.
Not anymore. And I just feel like that's kind of sad. Like, we have been trying this year, I feel like, especially now that we have like I've been at home more and we don't have our nanny and childcare, we have been very focused on trying to make sure that we are both involved with our kids and like doing things as a family. And I just feel like they are not, I mean, I get it. Teachers have lives too, right? They have families too. However,
yeah, but
this is our
your
child's
job.
correct, and this is our child's future. And as a family of 4, I would like to have both parents, if they are able to, there to know who my kids' teachers are, where their kids' classroom is, what the schedule is.
I'm surprised of how well the turnout was, of how many people were there. I was like,
and mom and dad.
Does no one work?
That's also
it's like full couples. It's like mom and dads. I'm like,
I think,
did everybody take today off work, or does like nobody work? Does everybody work from home?
I think that's it.
Does everybody have like weird hours where they like work from 4 p.m.?
I think it's like remote.
It's like I was just like so flabbergasted. I was like,
I know, me too.
This is wild because it was like they had
because I thought there was going to be like no one there.
Probably close to like 100 seats, and there was people standing up in the back.
Well, and they broke it up into two
they
two
had
sections.
Kindergarten A, B, C, and D, and our class was like filled, and it was only half the class because both parents for every child.
I commend every one of those parents who made it, no matter what they had to do to get there, because again, that's what at the end of the day you should be doing for your kids. However, it just makes it extremely difficult. Like I said, this is not even like a free school, right? Like this is an investment for us. It's supposed to be, but charters have their fees and things too, right? And so like we are now taking off time for work and then also shelling out money to make sure that our child has this education. And it's just really kind of crazy to me. I mean, I can go on for it forever. It's just my bone to pick with the schools. And stop. You can't tell our kids go to school. I'll blank that out. But I just think that there's better ways to go about it, and I just think that's out. If we can't figure out a way to make it more accommodating for parents, then you're gonna see more parents doing non-traditional schooling and doing homeschooling, and that's just the way it goes. But anyways, it's my beef to pick with.
For the kids in the public school system is homeschooling. In private school,
if you can do it, I don't know. I've got plenty of things I need to weigh my options.
It's a privilege for people to be able to do that.
Yeah,
even though it's work for them, it's like people don't have the time or the freedom to ever even offer that to their kids. They just send them off to public school.
Right.
People don't have that.
It goes back to our whole conversation on the
luxury to be able to be like, oh yeah, I homeschool my kids.
Oh, 100%.
Which is weird because it's a lot more work for the parents at home,
right?
Obviously,
right. But you have to have the time to even be able to do that.
But I would bet that if people had the time and the freedom and the money to be able to,
I think so too.
Have the time, they would choose that over the public.
I think so too. I like I said, I had this conversation a lot. We really do, but I think that it really all stems from like working with your kids at home and like that having that knowing of like what your kid needs and stuff. But I mean the schools are beneficial. I'm not saying they're not.
Yeah, like
but I just feel like it really does. Like if you know your kid best, right? Like you spend the most time with your kid. So like at the end of the day, yeah, I do feel like and also you just learn a lot more from like if you're present with your kid and like actually like talking with them and like teaching them stuff, they're gonna learn so much more, I think, from just everyday things that you're doing one-on-one with your kid than like being in a classroom with 30 kids and like like having to figure out what's going on. Yeah. That's just my personal opinion, but everyone has their own thing that they want to do. And also they don't, like I said, in America, we just don't have the ability to do some of the things that we want to do here with our kids because we're too fucking busy trying to stay alive. Like, and the kids suffer because of that. And the kids suffer because of that. And we can talk, I could talk about this till I'm blue in the effing face because it's so important that the kids get the best start possible. Otherwise, they're just going to they just keep on going and failing. There was like a conversation, and I hate even talking bad about anyone ever, but I was talking to Ryan about how there was a conversation about someone in the school about they loved the school that we're sending our kids to because, it really helped them get back on track with their child's education. And I'm like,
because their kid was
failing all the way through 5th grade. And I'm like, that is amazing. And I'm so happy that they were able to find the right fit for their child. But what made me so sad about that entire story was like, how do you you're so just like busy with life and everything that's consuming you that you can't recognize that your child is struggling.
Yeah, all the way to 5th
or
grade.
Know how to fix it all the way through 5th grade.
Yeah.
And the schooling education system that they were in also did nothing about this. Like, they just kept passing them. I was like, that's unacceptable to me. That is not okay. And so I'm praying that, like, when you make these decisions as a first time or a mom, as not doing this before, like, I've never had to pick a school for my kid.
Yeah.
I've never gone through this process, and I really don't. When you go through the motions, a lot of times you're just subject to where you live, where you decided to buy a home, not even, or just rent, or what you can afford, right? Or like, and then, like I said, I'm lucky enough to be able to drive my kid because of the schools around us I didn't necessarily like. So then I'm having to search and figure out what I'm doing. And that's a lot in itself for a first-time parent who's busy trying to work and do everything else that they need to do to get done. Like, you're just trying to hope that the school closest to you is doing what they need to do. And a lot of times that's sadly not the case, especially here in Arizona. So
last in education, baby.
I think we're like 48th now or something like that.
Oh, we bumped up.
I think I don't want to look it up really quick.
Losers, those other states behind us. What's up, losers? Yeah, look it up.
Let's look it up really quick.
Arizona's education ranking.
Arizona education ranking. So right now it is 48th, around 48th to 51st position. So it's something that we really are trying to focus on. I really take education seriously. And I think that I'm not one of those people who's like a drill sergeant. Like, we got to do our studies before we do anything fun. I just like to implement that into our daily life. And I want my kids to love learning. And I'm a little scared. So I'm just hoping that everything works out.
I think it's going to be good. You know, and this is our first year going to kindergarten.
So you can only do what
we're going to see how it goes.
What you know and what you hope.
And if we, I mean, luckily so far because they went to like the same school for preschool and pre-K and everything like that. So, and it's been good so far.
Yeah.
I'm
not here to like dog on my child's school. I'm just saying.
So we're testing the waters. We're gonna make
as a parent, these are things that I think
to our standards.
It's like another added layer, right? You have the concerns of making sure your child's safe, right? Then you have the concerns of like them going through like the whole toddler stages and making sure that they're eating properly and that they're going to get the right stuff that they need for their health and all that stuff. And then it's like, okay, now it's a whole nother ballgame. Now I need to figure out a place that's not only safe environment, but an environment that's going to be beneficial for them. And then it's like, you really just don't know what you're getting yourself into until you actually just do it. And it's a little scary being like your kids just being like the test dummy, right? Like, and it's like trial and error. And you that you hope that you know that you've made the right or enough of an informed decision or whatever, but you just really don't know.
Yeah, you try to mitigate those factors.
Like, and the only way to really control that
you chose has a like 24/7 cop on.
Yeah, you just always have to hope for the best. But it's like crime knows no zip code. Nothing ever is going to always just be, perfect. But I do think that
nothing's ever perfect.
No, I just do think as a parent, you just always want to find that. You want to find like the best thing and the safest, the best fit for your kid. And like,
that's what you do.
I went into it blindly. It's not like I had any other. Sorry.
You're good.
Go ahead.
I forgot.
What do you mean? It's as a parent, that's the best you're trying to do. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, you just do the best you can and you try to, mitigate risk and stuff like that. And, I mean,
yeah,
it's what every parent goes through. You know, that's my
no,
parents
yeah.
went through the same thing as me as a child, and same with your
It's
parents.
just
And
one of those things I didn't think of as a
it's
parent.
part of
It's
adulting, and it's part of being a child and growing up in society.
yeah,
It's
but it's a
these are things
serious.
you have to do.
It's
Well,
a
yeah, that's
serious
why as a
decision that you
parent, you
make,
take it seriously,
right? And
So
it
it can be
really sets your
stressful,
kids
but
up for their life.
oh yeah.
I don't know.
But a lot of that starts in the home as well.
Yeah,
You know,
all back to the new #nuclear family.
hashtag.
That's our whole thing. That's our brand. We've been making jewelry.
My wife's a blood
CK.
Crip killer.
Crip killer. We're gonna get banned.
We're gonna get targeted. Gang.
Gay. Yeah.
Not gay.
No.
Gang.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you said gay.
Wow.
Gay,
now
gay.
we got all type of slander on this episode. Yeah, we've
we're
been making
canceled.
jewelry. Everything's been going really good, you guys.
Yeah. Hashtag Grace and Jean.
I'm just living. I'm flying by the seat of my pants over here, but it's been feeling good ever since
It's been fun.
I got my real estate license renewed because I felt like I needed a backup plan. Mark Cuban, babe. And I always remember this, and it stays with me, but I try not to think about it too much. I watched on Shark Tank.
Always have a backup
No, he
plan.
said, if you have a backup plan, you're not all in. Like, because then you always have in the back of your mind, like, well, there's always going to be that fallback, right? So I told myself, like, I really truthfully plan on never going back into real estate ever again. However, I do have 2 children and a family and like a life that I need to make sure that I can like take care of. So that was the whole reason I spent 30 days or whatever taking my continuing education. But now that that's over, we're back to making jewelry.
Well, we made jewelry through that whole time.
I know, but I felt like
Just
now
not as
it's like we can really focus on just like moving forward.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that for another 2 years. So that's good.
I feel like now Ryan's going to turn into a full-time jeweler. Yeah. That's the goal. I want to be by the beach.
Yeah, but I think I'll be plumbing for a little while before that happens.
No positivity around here.
I'm positive.
Okay.
What do you mean?
All right, well.
I'm positive.
Buy our stuff.
I'm just hashtag, realist.
Yeah.
Things take time to build.
They do.
Unless for some reason you're one of those lucky ducks that's like viral sensation overnight that everybody
no, I don't want that anyways. Like I said, I just want to build slowly and make
you want just a good customer base, a good loyal customer base.
Yeah, I really think that we have something here, and I think
no
I'm
rush.
Proud.
No rush.
I'm proud
I
of
don't mind plumbing.
Our slow growth.
Yeah.
And
it's good.
Like I said, it's just been all over the place. I just feel like I'm literally bouncing all over, throwing anything at the wall that sticks, and hoping for the best and expecting the worst.
Expecting the worst?
We have to. I feel like
no.
No.
You always hope for the best, plan for the worst.
Plan for the worst.
You don't expect it though.
Okay, fine.
You just have a plan put in place.
Yeah.
As it happens, you don't freak out.
I'm just it's either that or I'm just like a doomsdayer and I'm super stressed. So I'm trying to just like literally just.
That might be my fault. Maybe my doomsdayer mentality rubs off.
I'm just like, it is what it is. But now I really am just trying to have a different mindset here. Like I feel like truthfully, like everything is just falling into place for a reason. I don't really know why I'm making a jewelry company. I don't know how we got here.
Because people like our shit.
But
they're buying it.
I feel like, you know what? Like it all is kind of just like happening because it's supposed to. I just think that's the way it's all just kind of working out. And so I'm just going to keep on riding the wave and see what happens. I'm a firm believer in that. Just like that.
Jump on it. Let's do it. Ride it. My pony. No?
No.
You're not going to harmonize?
No.
Okay.
But.
All right.
I don't really know. I don't know where this episode's leading. I just think we should probably end it here.
All right,
life
peace,
update.
love, happiness. Good talking to y'all. Good seeing y'all. See you again next week with a sick episode.
Oh, we should tell everyone what we're watching really quick, and then we'll end. Should we just end with that so everyone can keep up with us?
So we've been watching America's Got Talent this season.
That's a good season. Yep.
We never really watched that show before, but then it's kind of just been background.
It's been good with the kids.
We're like cooking dinner and
they
stuff.
Like
the kids like it.
Yep.
And we kind of enjoy it because it's more than just singing.
Yeah, it's like talent.
Talent. It's like a talent show type thing. So we kind of.
I don't mind that show.
We can kind of get into it, but it's not like we live and die by it every night. No.
And then the other two we've been catching up on.
American Ninja Warrior.
Oh, those are like, but what about Destination X, babe?
We haven't even watched that.
I want to tell people about that because I want to start watching that this week.
So we're going to maybe start watching Destination X.
I think that's going to be a good one.
Episode, I think.
Yes, we started it. It's like the guy who like is able to pinpoint anywhere on a map and like by looking at like a certain location.
No.
Yeah, isn't that the guy? It's like the game like he plays.
No, he doesn't pinpoint. Oh, you're... Yeah, you're talking about the YouTuber guy that's
Destination X. No. Yeah, but that's like the game. Like that's like the point of the game. Like
yeah.
So what the game is?
So she's talking about this guy on YouTube.
Oh.
Who's called Rainbolt or whatever, and he plays this computer game called GeoGuessr.
Oh yeah, that's what it's called.
It like flashes.
But like that's what Destination X is like.
Anywhere in the world. And then it shows you the map of the world, and you have to guess where that picture
So
was.
Destination X is like the real life version of that, like where he drops you off in the middle of a country, and you don't know what like continent. Well, I think they know what continent they're on.
Not even.
But I don't even know if they know that because they just get flown to this random space, and then they're on a bus, and then all the windows are covered, and then they have to like look around and like based off context clues, like guess where they're at in the world. It's insane. So cool, I think that's a good one. I think it was a cool game. We just haven't really been able to get into it because we've been doing a freaking million other things.
We finished The Bear.
We did finish The Bear. I would have to say that's a pretty lackluster season, babe.
Pretty lackluster season.
I feel like it's the same storyline and it's getting old.
The show, but yeah, it's like you gotta pick it up and come like this.
There wasn't much that happened.
Dragging it on, yeah, just. But I just like the characters.
Well, I love Jeremy Allen White. Yeah, same.
In it. You know what I mean?
Same.
To where it's like, I'll watch it and I'll be able to get entertained.
But I will be.
But it was like a season of like, nothing.
Yeah.
Really.
I'll be upset if they like win awards because I don't think they should have.
Like if you just watch the end of, what season just came out? 4?
I think it was 3 or 4. Something like
3 or 4, whatever. If you watch the last episode of last season and then only the last episode of this season, that's all you really need to watch.
Yeah, you really didn't miss much.
That's it. Everything else in between is just like filler.
A lot of filler and backstory that we didn't need. Yeah, it's like they rushed to put the season together or something.
Rush as in like it's been 2 years since the last season.
And they just are odd. Well, no, I don't think it's been that long, but it really just felt like it was just like a literal filler season. Like there was nothing of substance that happened or...
Yeah. And then what else do we watch?
Making the Band. No, what's it called?
Oh yeah, Building
the Band. You guys on Netflix. So I have a friend who told me about this show.
God. We gotta finish that.
Drink this actually. Yeah, we need to finish it. Ryan fell asleep on it the other day, but it's starting to get good. So it's basically like Love Is Blind.
On it, yeah.
Well, you had to go to work. It's like Love Is Blind, but with like band or singers, artists that are trying to build a band.
So instead of trying to pick your soulmate, you're trying to pick your bandmate.
Right. So you're only given, they perform, but it's like all only through like the other contestants can only hear them. They can't see them. And then they are their option is like 3 to 5
bands. Like or not like them, and then they have to choose the people that they like to make a band. They like
interview with each other, like.
Minimum 3 people, maximum 5 people.
Right. And they're in like cubicles, like kind of like the Love Is Blind.
Take each other for chats like Love Island.
It's a lot.
Oh, yeah, I need to get in a chat with this guy.
And then there's like, then they start to live in a house together. So then it becomes like Love Is Blind. Like after they leave the cubicles, then they start to live together and there's drama in these houses. I'm a little excited for it.
Hooking up with the girls.
Also a thing.
Love Island.
It's
going to get messy.
And there's some really good singers on there.
But you know what, dude? Shout outs to like
Netflix
producers or makers of that TV show. It's a good idea.
I thought it was a good concept, and so
watch, you know?
Yeah, you should totally watch that one.
It's like taking 3 popular shows that people like watching and gossiping all over the internet about, and
melting them together. Ryan said that,
and bringing back like P. Diddy's old show,
Making the Band. Ryan and I said the only thing that we have a bone to pick with, and it's the same thing with Making the Band, is like they're not really a band. Like none of them are like playing.
They're not a band.
Instruments.
They're a group.
They're a group.
Singers. They're a boy group or a girl group.
Right. They're not a band.
Singers.
There's no instruments being
played. They don't play guitars.
Not yet, at least.
They don't play pianos. They're up there trying to do like as choreography
Wow.
dances.
We can't say those words.
Some bullshit fucking two-stepping.
Oh my god.
Weird.
Oh my god. Sorry, guys.
They're out there, showing their heart and their soul, who they truly are, just expressing themselves on the floor with, minutia and
that's better, babe. That's
huge
better.
movements in their body,
Yeah.
just letting themselves.
That's better.
Express.
Good job.
Basically, we're doing a bunch of dances together at the same time, like NSYNC and Backstreet
Okay,
Boys.
we're
And it's
gonna
not
have
the
to
90s
go.
anymore.
Go get me a sandwich, bitch! Can you imagine if
Walk
they did
across that
now?
bridge right
You're
now.
gonna walk 15 miles to go get me a sandwich,
And they
motherfucker.
really did it.
And they did that shit.
Yeah,
That's what they need to play
this
for
is gonna
them.
make me a better band member.
I wonder if you could watch that anywhere on the internet now. That was the most wild.
It's probably on
show.
YouTube clipped.
I loved that show,
you can't
babe.
Get rid of it. It's on the internet.
Did you watch that show?
I watched like part of it. Yeah, that's how I knew about.
Yeah, Danny Kane.
That's how I knew about Danny Kane, because they were supposed to perform at Deer Valley High School.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Bride's high school.
But instead, they canceled because P. Diddy was probably, doing
Beating
dirty,
them up.
nasty things to them at a white party or something, and then they couldn't.
I've got to
for our
stop
high school
this episode.
So you know what? Me and a bunch of my homies.
This episode is
We're
just
Danny D. Kane for that week.
club popping. I said show stopping. We're show stopping. We're show stopping. We keep the club popping.
It's kind of
We keep
embarrassing.
that bass rocking.
But we did it.
Okay, let's go.
I don't remember any of their songs. Yeah, let's stop.
Show stopping.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, we'll be back with a better episode next week. But I just had to do something tonight. We love you guys.
Good seeing y'all.
Good seeing you. Back to school. Cheers.
Cheers. My drink's gone.
Okay.
Peace.